So, and then the second topic that I want to have conversations about is parenting with different beliefs. So, what I mean about parenting children with different beliefs is you find that two people meet and they come from different backgrounds. Background can be religion, can be a spiritual type of background, can be place where somebody comes from Deep KZN, you come from Soweto, you come from totally different environments. There's a lot of those. But when you come together and then you have kids that you need to raise, how do parents raise children properly? Not I don't want to say properly, but in a best way that a child would grow up and not find themselves trying to find who they are, because from mom's side this is how things are done, from the father's side this is how things are done, or from just mom and dad goes to this church, dad goes to the other church, or either one is not going to church or one does, or whatever other practices, traditional practices that family practices or not practices, like kakhulu thina abantu abamnyama. I think that's where the other big issue is traditionally, so where Christianity has taken over so much that ubuntu betu has different faces or has different issues or has different connotation to individuals. Yes, we know God exists and everything starts and ends with him, but the fact that when you look at the nation, you have all different nationalities, and people practice different things because of who they are, based on color, based on where they come from, based on, and it can be anything. But then how do you then, when you come from those different environments, how are you raising kids, whether you're living together, whether you don't live together, where your child must go visit weekends, or when the schools are closing, or any other, because when a child is in any environment for a weekend, there's a lot of things that can be discussed. There are a lot of things that will come up, and as parents we always share imvelaphi yethu ukuthi mina this is ngikhule kanjani, ngibuyaphi, ngubani, and this is ekhaya bekwenziwa ukuthi, and all, and kids learn from that. I I love such conversations where you find that different families have different ways of raising kids, but what happens to these kids, when they get to adult life, where they start choosing their own partners, when they start choosing values and beliefs, abakhule ngazo, what happens. So such conversations, I know there's no wrong, there's no right, there's just the way of life, and it's worth having such conversations, because you might find yourself that you think about these things but you don't know who to talk to. You think about these things, and when you want to talk to your parents, you know already that your parents, as abogogo nabomkhulu, their belief is different to yours or to your partners at home. So who do you talk to? So that's why this event, where we have an environment whereby we share as people. And I would like also to get people who will be coming through, who will be buying the tickets, to also be part of the conversations, so that it doesn't become a Pumzile thing. It's not a talk show, it's not Pumzile trying to be an expert in any of the social ills or of the social things that we meet in life and go through, but conversations that are healing, conversations that ezikhulisayo, conversations that when you come out, when you go somewhere else, you know they were worth having. And the last topic that I want to talk about also is the sexual life, yes, but not necessarily sex as we know it, but I want to focus more on conversations. How are we having these conversations with our kids, mostly with our teenagers? When is the right time? What do we talk about? What do we allow? Is it one direction where, as a parent, you are the first one that you're supposed to start a conversation about sex with your child. I say teenager. It can be from whatever age. I know people will always share stories about the birds and the bees. When is that conversation? When is that talk? When should it be held at home? And by who? By a mom or a dad when you're talking to a girl child or a boy child. So there's a whole lot of things about the sex conversation. So that's that topic that on the 7th, I want all people who will be coming to the event to converse about. So there'll be other things on the day which I will share as we go. But I just wanted to lay the foundation about what is Phumzile, what is this conversations with Phumzile about, and how does it start, and what's the objective of having this conversation, as we're going to be networking after the conversations and the fun part of it. But I just needed to let me use this platform and share, and who is this Phumzile, where does Phumzile come from. I'm gonna do another video where I'll talk about who I am, where do I come from, and so that people can get to understand where this voice is coming from, because I feel like everybody has a voice, has something to say, or something to give to the world, or to give to friends and family. And there's different ways of doing it, in small interactions. And I'm choosing to do it in this platform, in the event, in the videos, the podcast, the YouTube channel that I'm gonna try and start. So yeah, so join me. This is Phumzile, and hopefully the girl I call the girl next door. I call myself the girl next door. So